The end of the world is approaching once more. For centuries, doomsday prophets have predicted the end of the world. But there's one small catch: none of the end of the world predictions come true. Every year, new apocalyptic predictions make their way through the dark corners of the internet and tabloid media. To name a few of the more popular doomsday predictions in recent years, the world was predicted to end in a supervolcano eruption, an asteroid impact, and a new ice age. Needless to say, none of them came true. The following 2023 predictions are currently popular among doomsday believers. The unusual Earth. One rather bleak prediction for 2023 is that our planet will lose its way in space. This prophecy, attributed to the Bulgarian mystic Baba Vanga, predicts that the Earth's climate will change dramatically as a result of a global nuclear explosion. So, to clarify, humanity will be subjected to a nuclear blast powerful enough to deviate our entire planet from its orbit around the Sun, but the thing we're supposed to be concerned about is orbit? Earth's. The tilt of the Earth is decreasing, making the shortest day longer. The ideal storm. Another possible prophecy is that a massive solar storm will destroy Earth's magnetosphere, exposing us to enough space radiation to end civilization as we know it. Guess who allegedly made that prediction? It's Baba Vanga once more. The aliens have invaded. But wait, there's more. Aliens will also arrive on Earth in 2023, according to another prediction attributed to Baba Vanga. They will be bloodthirsty monsters, resulting in, you guessed it, the extinction of humanity. It's the alien space radiation nuclear climate disaster. To summarize, our home planet will be drifting aimlessly through deep space in 2023, with a faltering magnetic shield and a rapidly collapsing global climate, facing nuclear fallout and an unprecedented solar tsunami, and crawling with killing machines from outer space. You have to give it to Baba, she makes Nostradamus look like a novice. The best doomsday predictions that didn't come true. If all of this has made you nervous, consider some of history's most famous doomsday scenarios, which, like hundreds of other prophecies, failed to come true. While some of the events listed had tragic outcomes for many involved, a look at the track record of prophets and prophecies serves as a good reminder that there is no need to panic. After all, predicting the end of the world is a difficult task. The calendar of the Mayans. The end of the world was predicted to happen on December 21, 2012, when one of the Mayan calendar's great cycles came to an end. The internet was awash with predictions about an apocalypse occurring on December 21, 2012 in the run-up to the day. Faced with the abundance of alarmist information available on the internet, NASA was forced to publish an information page explaining why the world would not end on December 21, 2012. Camping and the End Times. On October 21, 2011, the world was also supposed to end. Harold Camping, an American radio host, arrived at the date for the apocalypse through a series of calculations he claimed were based on Jewish feast days and the lunar calendar. In addition to his claims about the end of the world, he predicted that on May 21, 2011, at precisely 6 p.m., God's chosen people would be taken into heaven in an event he dubbed the rapture. Those who were not raptured, he said, would have to stay on Earth until their doom arrived 5 months later. According to media reports, some of Camping's supporters quit their jobs, sold their homes, and spent large sums of money to publicize his predictions. When the rapture did not occur, Camping revised his predictions, claiming that the event would occur concurrently with the end of the world. Following October 21, 2011, the self-proclaimed prophet stated that nobody could know exactly when the apocalypse would come. The Geneva Black Hole. The Large Hadron Collider, LHC, near Geneva, Switzerland, is used by scientists to create controlled collisions of particles at extremely high speeds. Some believe that the energies released by the collisions will form a black hole powerful enough to consume Earth and all life on it. No such black hole has yet been discovered, and several high-profile studies have concluded that the LHC experiments pose no such risks. The Millennium Bug and Y2K. Toward the end of the second millennium, people all over the world feared that the world would end at the start of the year 2000, or Y2K. This prediction was based on computer programmers' practice of abbreviating year numbers with 2 digits when developing software. 1999, for example, would be coded as 99. Computers would revert to 00 at the turn of the century, assuming the date was 1900 rather than 2000, resulting in software errors. According to popular belief, the Millennium Bug threatened banking systems, planes, and even the safety of weapon systems, resulting in all-out global chaos. However, the world celebrated the new year at midnight on January 1, 2000, and no planes fell out of the sky. Nostradamus and the Terror King. Nostradamus, the famous seer, predicted 250 years ago that a king of terror would descend from the sky in 1999. Alexander Tolman, an Austrian geologist and Nostradamus enthusiast, decided to play it safe by hiding out in a self-built bunker in Austria. Tolman was convinced that the apocalypse would occur in early August, a fear that was reinforced by the total solar eclipse on August 11, 1999. The Flying Saucer and the Great Flood. Dorothy Martin, aka Marion Keech, of Chicago claimed to have received a message from Planet Clarion in the early 1950s, stating that the world would end in a great flood before dawn on December 21, 1954. Martin and his followers were convinced that a flying saucer would rescue the true believers before Earth's destruction. The conviction was so strong that some people abandoned their previous lives entirely, quitting their jobs, leaving their spouses, and giving away money and possessions. Leon Festinger, Henry Rieken, and Stanley Schachter, 3 social psychologists, infiltrated Martin's group to study the effects of such convictions and the group's reactions when the prophesied event did not occur. When prophecy fails is the first instance of Festinger's well-known theory of cognitive dissonance.